Hey, I'm Suzy, and welcome to 30 Minutes of Dance. Today's class is a dancer cross-training workout where we'll focus on spring training for dancers. We'll get centered, build some core strength, and work towards some standing balance poses that are key for dancers. So clear your space. Have water nearby. I'll be using a yoga mat. You don't have to have one. You could also use a rug when we lie down later. And then I have a block and a strap. You're welcome to use a pillow instead of a block and a hand towel perhaps instead of the strap. I have my trusty companion Henry here to help remind us to, chill out, stay relaxed, begin to move your feet. Now I'm working barefoot. If you're comfortable in that way, go for it. If you prefer dance shoes, athletic shoes, it all works. Now let's work. Roll the shoulders back, treading in place. Feet a little wider than hips width. Then articulate through the feet as we're stamping down deeper and deeper into the ground, moving through the ball of the foot to the heel. Shoulders and the wrists. A little swim back, like you're reaching for your back pocket. Allow the gaze to go side to side. You feel that rotation in the torso. Maybe the arms, thumbs up at heart height. If it feels better to keep it low and simple in the shoulders, this is simply warming up. Yeah, so take it easy. If you feel good here, let the gaze move in the same direction as the weight shift. Now, if you're feeling good in the shoulders, you want to reach, pushing up and out through the heels of the hands, treading. The legs will go maybe wider. It's just happening that way. If it's better for you to stay more underneath, right here, find it in the hips. Or take it out, nice and wide. Parallel. Now bring it in, underneath you. More hips and wide. Now bring it in. And take it out for 4. Bring it into the center. A little double bounce there with the shoulders. Reach. And then bring it underneath you. And reach. One more set. And underneath. Feel yourself breathing here. Take the legs a little wider. Turn it out slightly. Picking up the toes. Take the arms up and down with breath. Yeah, feel the music is in you. Now pick up the heels. Arms up and down with breath. Now toes, double up, arm circle, crossing over, turn it out slightly, back to the center. Now just tap and wrap the arms. So it's a tendu, parallel, not a big plie, just right in the middle. So exploring the weight shift and the momentum and how we continue to come back to the core. Bring your hands to your belly for a moment here. Feel the exhale pulling the navel in towards the back of the body and slightly upward so you feel lighter in the chest. Now let's tap behind like you're sweeping, maybe even brushing the foot. Again, could be underneath or a little flick. That's how I wipe my mat off. I don't know about you. Again, sweep. And tap. And sweep. Back to the middle. Plie, second position. Toes. And then heel. And toes. Little flex. Now heel. One more round. Now lift the heel. Excellent, come back to the middle, walk your feet in. Now weight shift, working with parallel, first position, out to the side second, really more like a fourth position as we switch up. So beginning with your right leg, marching in place here, right foot, and then back in the center, out to the side, and back to the center, taking it back behind you, and back to the middle, and right. Let's try the other side, half tempo, get a feel for it, weight shift out to the side, behind you, and out to the side. So it could be as simple as a tendu, front, side, back, side, left side, front, out, back, and side. Or a brush plie, parallel, back, left side, brush, plie, side. Arms are easy, just fun. And return back to the center. Walk in place for a moment. Right, so those are the directions. Forward, side, back, side. Weight shift, big lunge with a suspension. Weight shift to the side, little moment of lift off. Weight shift behind and lift to the side and to the middle. Now left and lift. Whoa, some momentum. Left out to the side. Woo, and back to the center. Behind you. I had more energy than I thought. And left and back to the middle. So you've got options. It's an easy little forward, side, back, side, left. You could stay anywhere in this rhythmic flow and weight shift. Feels interesting to you. Tendu, side, any arms. Yeah, it doesn't have to be ballet. Forward, side. Yeah, it has more of a little rumba feel. Now brush, plie, out, in, back, to the side, bring it home, left, plie, out. Oh, I forgot. And back, and in, out, and in. I got excited. I was ready for the big finish. Here we go. It's front and suspend, side, suspend, back, suspend, side, bring it home, left, oh, side, woo, back, yes, and over, woo. Now just back underneath you. Walk the legs out, thumbs up, shoulders and hips, double up. Now let's take it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. Like someone's pulling your arm. Shoulders, shoulders, hips. Good. One more. Bring it back in. Take the legs underneath you. Okay, so that shift to suspend, we're warm to now. Let's grab the strap and perhaps using a wall or a chair. I might even use the doorknob today, we'll see. But the same idea, and you don't have to use a strap, it's just an option. You could have it handy and nearby. I can hang it right there. And then using this parallel sensation, we were just exploring the suspension and the pulley up of the leg. We'll work parallel, turn it out, and then take it slightly behind us for the first round. Okay, so 2 feet are 1, first position parallel. Now from here, use your support, light touch on the wall or your chair, and then Feel the momentum as you scoop the leg in and up. Now flex the foot, use one hand, pull the navel in, maybe use both hands to support the knee coming in and release the low back. Now, again, you can use the support as you need, or maybe you don't even need any. Ooh, and you can reach up or out. Now let's step the leg back into a lunge, pulse here, bringing the knee back up to turn it out to the side. So take the knee out. Again, it's your core and your side body that hold the leg up. You need a little assistance. Use the hand. Wobble on the balance. Use the wall. Think of pressing down to lift up. Opening through the inner thigh, the groin, stand tall through the standing leg here. Really root down through the inner heel. Now bring the leg back and into the lunge. A little pulse, because the music feels good. And then bring it up. Now, your choice. You could activate the glute. I'm gonna angle just so you can see a little more, but it's a 90-degree angle. Maybe for you it's a little less. It all counts. Yes, we've already said that. And then we're gonna curl the leg in. And then try to activate the glute and just send the leg behind you. So you're opening up the quad by actively curling the heel toward your hip and activating the glute as you press back behind you. Last one. And then shake it out. Little dance break. Right, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right, left. Step together. Second side. So I still have my strap. I promise it's coming. But notice where you have your accessories. And then using the support. Now as we come to lift, 2 feet or 1, root down to rise up. You're gonna pull up through the left knee. Flex the foot, see if you might pull the navel in and crease at the hip more. Hand to any support you need. Maybe even use the hand to deepen the stretch across the low back. Test your balance. Yeah, and it's okay if you wobble. Wobbling just means you're human. Embrace that. Now lift before you step back. You come into the lunge. And just let it ease up a little. As you come back to the center, pull it in. Now we'll turn it out. And again, I could manipulate this using the arms, but consider using the outside of your hip. Pull in through your core. Use the obliques, the side waist here, to lift the hip higher. And then you can give it a hug, a snuggle, with the left hand. Stand tall through the opposite leg. Test your balance. Feel like you're pushing down through water with the opposite hand. Good, now exhale, gather. Step it back. Little pulse. Excellent. Now, last variation here. Bend the knee. Flex through the foot. Press the thigh back. So you feel that opening through the frontal hip points. Stay square through the hips. And then try to lift and kick the wall behind you. You kick, activate the glute, curl the heel toward your hip. Test your balance. And then gently, step it back and dance break. Take it left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Back to the center, deep plie. Second position, I'm gonna go a little wider myself, and then sink down, pull up through your base. One shoulder, other shoulder, cross it over. Pulsing, coming up and down. You can test your balance here. Sit down deeper, align head and tail. Lift one heel, the other heel. Now keep going heel to heel. or pick up both heels and down. You can hang loose here. Yes, no worries. 2 more. Waking up the energy at your root, at your base. Pull up. Heel toe the feet together. Back to your support, to the wall. Now, up to you. I'm gonna demo with the strap. You don't have to use it. You could do the same thing we just did. 2 feet or 1. Test your balance. So this feels connected and important, not urgent and stressful. Yes, it's just connected. 1 hand on the wall. It feels important. You're paying attention as you bring the right leg up. Now again, you can lasso it. You could use the strap and try to curl the arms in slightly more. Or if it's in your body, today, you can use the strap simply in your right hand. Leg doesn't have to be straight. Doesn't matter how high it is. Can you pull your belly in and roll your shoulders down? Test the balance here. Kick the leg actively up a little higher. Maybe stretch it and breathe. Roll the shoulders back. And then exhale to the center. Turn it out to the side. Strap comes inside and you inch down. Now stay right here, should you choose, or unfold any amount, but be mindful of your balance. Stay connected. You could even stand with your, more of your side to the wall if you need, your back to the wall even. Stretch it out. Bring it back to center. Now, we still have a hold. We're gonna move the strap from the inside to the outside of the foot. Now, use your heel, kick the leg back behind you. Stand tall, lift up. Now, for most of us, this is enough. Feel as though you're kicking the leg behind you. Stay here. If it's in your body to hold on to the top of the foot, option to do so. Kick down through the shin, pull up through the heart, shoulders back. Deepest breath of the day in. Feels so good to clear the quad, to release the front of the thigh. And then exhale, release, let it go, walk it off. Now I'm just using the strap, thumbs up, stirring, and then other direction. If you don't have a strap, just dance. Come back to the middle. Other side. So turn, adjust, shift gears, and then the strap is gonna loop around your left foot or knee. Find that parallel first. Support, root down to rise up. And again, this might be your balance. Yeah. If you're interested, lasso the foot. I need more strap. Yes. Lasso. So use the support and then sit tall. Yeah? Sort of anchor in the hip. Lift the leg from your center, and you don't have to kick it out, straighten it. Doesn't have to be that high. Wherever it feels supported, connected, you feel that the shoulders are plugging into the back of the body to help you stand taller. Deepest breath of the day. And then exhale, release, take it to the side. Again, play with it here, test your balance. If you like, lasso and the strap comes inside, inch down, use your side waist to hold yourself up. Root down, bump your head on the sky. Woo, almost fell over. Yes, now roll the shoulders down. Take the leg out to the side any amount. Lift up from your base. Stretch out like a big yawn. Inhale, roll the shoulders down the back. Try to pull the scapula, your shoulder blades into the center. Excellent. And then from here, release, use your support. Now the strap goes to the outside of your foot. still flexed. Activate your backside here. Stand tall, strong and lifted through the center. Parallel, you're gonna press back, open the chest up, open your palms slightly toward me, and then inching down any amount. Make this more about standing tall. If it's available to you to hold onto the top of the foot without compromising the knee, try it. Otherwise, keep breathing deeply. Standing in balance. Good, one more breath. Ah, feels so good. Now release your strap and take the arms up. Just easy wave. And then to the center. Roll the shoulders back. Now press down toward one leg, hinge at the hips, press down toward the other leg, hinge at the hips. Just trying on the legs once more. Drop off the strap, come back to stand tall. Transition toward a runner's lunge. So I'm moving towards my right leg. Use the chair as you need. Come on down to hands and knees. Now sit back towards hips to heels. If that's not for you, you could pad this, put a blanket underneath your knees. You could come to the forearms. Take a moment to release the low back from the standing work we just did. However it feels best to you. If being on your knees just in general is not your jam, come onto your belly. And you can release your low back here by lying down and windshield wipering the legs. Bring some gentle movement, some deep breathing to the low back. Now, if you're in child's pose, we'll shift off to seated. If you're on your belly, press back to all fours, put your hip down, come towards seated. Using the block, place the block between your knees, side lie to come on down, and then squeeze the block between your thighs, right in its narrowest placement there. Now when you come down, you can take the arms out to the side, pressing the backs of the hands into the floor. Squeeze the block and relax. Squeeze the block, relax. Resetting the low back. The work we did to open up the inner thighs, the groin. Now we're taking all that energy and reinforcing the alignment in the center. Now take just your right hand behind your head, let your head rest. Squeeze the block, and then use your hand to support your head and look over and outside your left knee, looking over your left chest, ribs, come back down. Exhale, thread the rib cage in, curling up, looking towards your left pinky toe edge of the foot, coming down. Exhale, navel comes in, ribs cross over toward the hips, squeeze the block. Good, last one. Exhale, gather and then move. Come back down, release it all, let your arm go. Notice the difference in your shoulders and your sides and your hips and ribs. Now, left hand comes behind your head. Allow your head to rest in your hand. As you exhale, funnel the navel in towards the earth and then rotate. So you're gonna look over your shoulder toward your outer right knee and hip. And then slowly come back down. Exhale, squeeze the block, rotate, come up on the diagonal, now looking towards the outer edge of your pinky toe. Squeeze the block to come back down. Squeeze, scoop, look up and over and around. Head's heavy. And then gently release it all back down. Now, you might need a break, right? Your legs are working. So regrip and regroup. Bring your legs towards a tabletop position. Now for some of us, tabletop might be, a lot to do with both legs. So if you regrip, you could always keep one leg up, take the hands behind your head, and just motivate this by squeezing the block first and then shifting maybe 5-6 inches to the right, 5-6 inches to the left. Ironing out the low back. Now come back to center. If you have both legs up, stay with it. If you have one leg up, regrip. Lift one leg tabletop, switch the clasp of your hands, and then take it to the side, to the left a couple inches, flex the foot to the right. Steering this by the adduction, the squeezing the inner thighs together, and you get the feedback of the block to help us stay honest. Side to side. All right, so you're not overwhelmed. Come back to the middle. Perhaps both legs up for a moment, give it a squeeze, and then release. Take your feet back down one at a time. Lift your hips up. Put the block first level underneath your pelvis. That feels good. Relax your low back. Now, if you have a pillow, you could also use a pillow. It might feel more comfortable even. Walk your feet slightly wider. Turn your toes in for a moment and allow your knees to fall into the center. Arms, cactus arms is an option. Out to the side. Just palms up wherever you are. Find a path of least resistance here. Deep breath into your belly. Now, an option for balance here as well. Bring the shoulder blades underneath you some, so you puff the chest up. Keep the elbows driving downward and the hands splayed, fingertips pressing or flaring out. Heel toe the feet more neutral. Extend your right leg to the sky. So first, bring the knee in. We did this standing, yes? We did this standing up. It was a lot harder to balance, but let's straighten the leg actively. Then turn the leg out, and then turn the leg back to parallel. Turn it out, and parallel. So get a feel for those rotators. Turn it out, and parallel. Turn it out, bend the knee down toward your arm, and then press it back up, turn it in. Turn it out, let it bend. It's a plie on the sky. One more. One leg plie. And then from here, kick the leg long, hands to your belly. Now bring the leg in and plant it. Splay, puff the chest up. Left leg comes in. Imagine all the work you did in the core when we were testing our balance in this. And then unfold the leg. Turn it out, turn it in, turn it out, turn it in, turn it out one more time. Now turn it out and bend it down like one-legged frog and plie parallel. Turn it out, flex it down. One more time. Back to center, step on the sky, kick it long. Hand to the belly. Maybe hands to the legs, scoop it in, plant your foot. Inhale, lift the hips as high as you might. Take the block off to the side. When you come down, pretty nice. Massage the legs side to side. Roll to your side. Coming back up toward all fours. Perhaps face a different direction, yes, as you come up. Kiss the hips towards your heels, any amount. And then stepping forward, runner's lunge. And then from here, you can take the hands to the thighs, use a wall, a chair, and then step to the top. Excellent. Take a breath in. walk yourself back out. First position, easy plie. I want you to notice how good the plies feel after all that work with the block. Let the arms sway. Now, right arm reaches, plie. One more. Left arm, side bend. We're so tall, so open, relaxed, because we're moving from the core. Now let's reach one arm, and then the other arm. Right, left. Easy plie, right, left. Back to the center, step out. Now the right leg and arm are gonna reach. Give me a wave. Plie, so you're on the ball of the back foot, and then bring the elbow in as you come into the lunge. All that work, all that momentum, bring it in. Jazz hands, yes. And then out, lunge, knee tracking over the toes. One more. Tendu, bring it back in. Easy side to side now. Now I'm gonna move over just to have a little more room for my shift in the weight. Now the left arm is gonna reach up and in. Take it behind. So you're on the ball of the back foot. Now reach and carve it behind. Oh, I'm doing the wrong jazz hands, aren't I? Oh no, well, maybe that works. Okay, now, carve it behind and reach out and carve it behind. We'll do the other version on the other side. One last one. Come back to the middle. Now let's balance it out because I lost it in the middle. Oh, it feels good to have like a dancer's mindset, yeah, here. So we're gonna bring it in, and in, back to the middle. Now take the arms out, legs out wide, second position plie. And center. Okay, nice and grounded. Now lift your right heel, your right heel, your left heel, your right heel, right and left. Woo, going places now. Or both heels and down. Last one. Heel toe the feet together. Circle out the hip. Right leg. So we want to say thank you to the ankles for the standing work. Switch the direction. Left side. Take it out and around. Now bring it back around. Stirring to release the hip. Back to the middle. Grab your block or your pillow. Snuggle it between the inner thighs. So again, all that work kind of out to the side, turning the legs out. Now turn it in, reset, give it a squeeze standing, reach the arms out to the side, side bend up and over to your right, center, up and over left. Sense how the side body is doing the work for you, how you're pulling up from your base. So tall, to the middle. Now reach forward, give me a thumbs up, sit back like you're sitting in a chair, then open up, put your heart out there, reach for it, and then open up, squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back, sit back, strong through your core, strong legs, rise up, balls of the feet, squeeze the block for balance, so much for doing a dancer's workout with me today. I'm Suzy. I look